and this comes up all the fucking time. Self-releasing. Is it possible to be successful? Is it possible to be playlisted? You need a label to get exposure, blah, blah, blah. The answer has always been no. But it takes a lot of extra effort.
Yeah, no, it does.
There's no denying that, right? Like in all the success, you put a lot of effort into that track.
I put a lot of effort into I mean, to be fair, I'll be completely honest with you. I had the full on idea.
Yep.
I had the original idea. I had the layout. Mike and me perfected that motherfucker. That guy can produce, and he's from Croatia. So here's another side of it. Yep. I'm now in constant communication with some guy I've never met in Croatia, and he's just like me. He's 29 years old, bro, and he kills it out there. He plays like some of the biggest places. He's best friends with Matroda, which is crazy. Yeah,
is Matroda Croatian?
I don't know. I have no idea.
European of some sort.
I don't know, but. He did a lot of the legwork on it, but I also did a massive amount of the leg. Did you see any videos from Mike and me? He's just not a video guy.
Yeah.
But I pushed and I don't think he even could believe what was going on. Like I was sending him videos that was like, dude, do you see what happened on TikTok today? And I don't think he understood. And then like when Loud Luxury pushed it and like it started to get more and more real to him. And then the first day we hit like just for me at that point, a bizarre number of streams.
Yep.
And there's nothing more realer than that. But yeah, the self-release thing, coming back to that, it's like, I honestly did that out of a necessity.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've never really had lines of communication open with a lot of labels. Nothing against them, but it's hard if you don't know somebody. Yeah.
But Polly.
I know, it's true. Your water?
You can have some. You want some water?
I think so. No, I'm good.
You sure?
I don't remember. I just got excited. I don't know. You started pointing at me. Hood Poli, of course. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we knew each other. You got very close with them at the Hood Poli boat party, which was still one of the best parties I think I've ever been to.
Yeah.
The amount of talent that was on that boat in house
up.
Music was insane at that point.
Yeah.
Sponges, Freak On. It's Gallo, right? That's how you say it? Okay.
Binge Watch.
The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Yeah.
That's Diaz. Buenos Diaz. Change your name, bro. Buenos Diaz is the beautiful name you need, man. Just your Spanish tech house vibe or something.
It is.
Yeah, man. And then but reason I've only been really signed to Hood Poli is directly because I have a relationship with you guys, which I respect though. I like that. And I like that. And if that is the way the labels are, I get that.
It's not how every label is.
Okay.
See, I
don't know either.
I mean, it really depends. Like that's what we try and do differently at Hood Politics is like when you join the label, you become part of the family.
And that's love, man. Not everybody's like that. You're right. Absolutely. And I feel that with Hood Poli.
I was just literally, DJ Susan calls me random times of the day. You always got to pick it up. And he goes, hold on, I'm going to conference you in with Maximo right now. We just hit #1 on top 10 tech house releases. Congrats, on Beatport. By the way. And I'm like, okay, I knew it was #1, but I was like, let's go. And we call Maximo and he's like, holy shit, Sherm's on the phone. And I'm like, congratulations, bro. This is fucking awesome. Thank you so much.
Humbled by the fact that you're on the phone.
I know, that was funny for me. But DJ Susan just takes a second and he goes, what other fucking label calls their artist and says, thank you for releasing with us. We went #1. And dude, we're like, because of our fans, the music gets pushed out there, it gets bought, all that sort of shit, right?
100%.
But that's what it's all about to us. And I think that's kind of the connotation that labels get is like they're hard to reach, they're hard to work with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different reasons, and that's true to some extent.
Yeah, for sure.
But not everyone.
No, and I have nothing against labels, by the way.
No. I
any
understand.
label that wants to, if you ever label and you hear some of my music, or you want me to send you some demos, which I just showed Sherm a bunch of my discography, I'm down.
Sign them.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. To me, they're just songs, and somebody once told me, I don't know what camera I'm looking at. That guy right there. Somebody once told me, let's win together. And I've stuck with that mentality ever since you said that to me. And I think it's a beautiful way to go about it. Hood Poli lives and breathes in that. And on the opposite end of it, I think what I did with Rock Your Hips, I think it scares labels.
It does. You actually kind of just drew the parallel that I was trying to say, because sometimes I've met a lot of people who run labels, A&Rs, shit like that, right? And there are some people who are so locked into that, right? Like self-releasing is something that they could never imagine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. And there's a lot of producers that way. I've met a lot of producers that think that's the only way to shine. Everybody shines different, man.
And, you know, when I interviewed Masteria, you know Masteria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is someone who's released on Mousetrap, on Insomniac, on, like, Confession multiple times. Yep. Some of his most successful tracks are self-released. Yeah. And I said, well, what's it like for you when release on Confession versus self-releasing? And he goes, it's great. Obviously, you get reputability, you get credibility. The DJs know your tracks. But when you self-release, you have full control, creative control, everything. How you release, who gets it, when they get it.
Everything.
And that's when I feel like this can be really fun.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
It is.
But you know what? I think there's like, I've grassroots, right? Guerrilla marketing. I'm out here in the trenches.
I love it.
I've never tried it. I text 100 people in 10 minutes. Dead ass.
Dead ass.
If you have known me for as long as I've been doing this, you have gotten a DM
fact.
Or a message from Jakeshoredrive. And yes, they may be spammy, whatever. You know, I started changing. Take another note. Here's some more juice. Voice memos.
Yes.
Somebody listens to your track or you send them something outright and they respond or just anything. You should look at the people that comment on your stuff. Go to those people's profiles, hit their messages or comment on their recent picture. They just commented on yours. Or the voice memos have been, when I heard about doing voice memos, again, it's a lot of work, but that means you're there on the other end of that phone, taking the time out to literally tell the person how them listening to your song made you feel. You've built a bond now. You've built somebody that's like, wow, this guy is either crazy as shit or well, his music's also really good. He's a good guy. I know he's like, you know what I mean? And he's taking the time out to literally, I've had so many people respond back like randos, like, oh, I can't believe you just like are talking to me.
Yeah. And
I was like, you listen to my music. I can't believe you listen to my music. Like that's like crazy, you know? And it's like, I think in this whole thing, people forget the humility of what we're trying to do here. And, you know, if you don't know by now, if you haven't realized that I've made this choice for my life, I will never not be known as who I am right now anymore, unless I go completely off the face of the earth for some reason. But for the rest of my life, I'm building a legacy. And if you think I'm doing this for fun or for attention, you got me all wrong. I've made a choice to do this and involve my life and if there's anybody that supports that in any little bit, I at least owe it to you to just say thank you.
Because there's no guarantees, there's no handouts, there's no paycheck.
No,
you just gave that up, baby. You know?
Yeah. No, there's no. I didn't get. Nobody's paying me to make music right now. Let's just put it that way.
Man, do I love Sherm in the booth. Oh, hey, I think you do too. Hope you enjoyed that piece of content. If you're looking for more, make sure to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any upcoming Sherm in the Booth interviews, live sets, new music, exclusive artist interviews, Sherm's Word, sub-pack reviews, and more. This is your one-stop shop for everything entertainment. Cheers.